Jordan Neely's been in a coma for 16 years. The white Marine pulled the plug. Had the former Marine been black, all the people feigning outrage would treat Jordan's death as a merciful abortion. No one would care. And I mean no one. Jordan Neely's dad abandoned him in childhood. Neely's stepfather strangled and disposed of his mother when Neely was just 14 years old. According to people who knew Neely, the murder of his mother and the abandonment of his father caused Jordan Neely to fall into depression and mental illness. His family support erased, in recent years, Neely became a schizophrenic, homeless nuisance terrorizing the streets and subways of New York. Neely's life ended in inevitable tragedy Monday afternoon. He menaced the wrong group of New York subway riders. A former Marine wrestled Neely to the ground from behind, applied a chokehold to restrain him, and at least one other passenger helped subdue Neely. The 30-year-old vagrant lost consciousness and died. On Wednesday, the medical examiner's office ruled Neely's death a homicide, stating neck compression as the cause of death. Political opportunists in corporate and social media appear ready to turn Neely into the next George Floyd, a heroic martyr and symbol of American unfairness and an excuse to riot and loot. Say his name, Jordan Neely. According to social media pundits, the Marine and the black man who helped subdue Neely maimed and lynched innocent Jordan Neely, a Michael Jackson impersonator, a young man with a bright future, had white supremacy not reared its ugly head. After hours of careful Twitter deliberation, Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez posted her verdict, stating, quote, Jordan Neely was murdered, but because Jordan was houseless and crying for food in a time when the city is raising rents and stripping services to militarize itself while many in power demonize the poor, the murderer gets protected with passive headlines plus no charges. It's disgusting. AOC is a lawmaker, sworn to uphold the Constitution and our agreed upon laws. She does not believe in our innocent until proven guilty standard of law. What she sees on Twitter is more than enough to prove murder. For the record, homicide and murder are two different things. There is justifiable and legal homicide. Murder can't be justified. Murder is always a crime. Homicide is not. We've murdered truth and nuance. Jordan Neely is not the second coming of Emmett Till. He's a victim of the widespread destruction of family. Not just his family, but the destruction of the American family. New York is a lawless hellhole captured by the demons created from the breakdown of family and the vilification of authority. Unparented children and adults control the Big Apple streets and subways. Neely's untreated mental illness made him a ticking time bomb in a city where law enforcement has retreated and chaos and disorder have escalated. Vigilante justice is a natural outgrowth when law enforcement retreats to safety. Untrained, frustrated citizens will make mistakes. Opportunists will capitalize on those mistakes. More than likely, the white Marine will be sacrificed so that politicians, corporate media, activists, clergy, and Neely's own family do not have to deal with their role in his tragic life and death. We all played a role in cultivating the toxic and anti-family culture that killed Jordan Neely. The people most passionately seeking to punish the Marine are the most guilty. AOC participated in the defund the police insanity. She helped loose the criminal lunacy torturing NYC. Black Lives Matter conspired with New York's Democratic politicians and prosecutors to prioritize the welfare of criminals above law-abiding citizens. The Black church centered racial justice and government assistance over preservation and promotion of the family. Corporate media rewards and revels in racial controversy. Jordan Neely's father unleashed the first deadly strike to Jordan's soul when he abandoned his son. Neely's stepfather fired the fatal shot when he killed Neely's mother. Jordan Neely's been in a coma for 16 years. The white Marine pulled the plug. Had the former Marine been black, all the people feigning outrage would treat Jordan's death as a merciful abortion. No one would care. And I mean no one. Black gang members will kill men no different from Jordan Neely across America today. None of it will make national news. There will be no protest, no calls for justice. Most of the murders will go unsolved. No snitch culture will protect the killers. No one has truly cared about Jordan Neely since his mother died 16 years ago. No one cares today. People care about the color of the former Marine who choked Jordan Neely. Black life does not matter. White perpetrators of black death are what really matter. They're scarce and valuable. Political opportunists and social media clout chasers pounce on these situations regardless of the circumstance. It's political gold. Lawyers chase ambulances. Liberals chase coroners, hoping to find a dead black body killed by whites. They bribe the coroner investigating the death and hire a media mortician who can make the body look as angelic as possible. Al Sharpton performs the eulogy and Ben Crump passes the collection plate. The opportunists have no interest in a solution. Solutions would undermine their ability to profit from the death of black men killed by white men. Charging the white Marine with murder won't solve or improve anything. It will make the wannabe hero just another victim of America's broken family structure. Restoring the family is the only hope for America.